Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Watch2Talk. On this episode, I'll be doing a review on another very special piece under the case model CK2609. This is an actual jumbo-sized vintage Omega watch. While editing this video, this watch has already left my hands and off to its new owner. It was actually one of my personal pieces, but it is a little too big for my small wrist. Before I begin reviewing this timepiece, just wanted to make a quick announcement not to miss my next videos, which is another free giveaway video. Stay tuned. CK2609 was first introduced in 1948 and lasted to around 1952. Even though there is a 4-year span of this case model out in the market, only a handful amount actually survive until today, and only a small amount from that handful are in good shape, like this current piece. Since the case is larger and not very well sealed like on a smaller size case, it is easier for moisture and other particles to enter the watch. Remember that the movement size does not change even though the case is bigger. Instead, more metal is added to make the case wider, which provide more area dimension for moisture and other particles to sit inside the case if the watch is not well taken care of. So here are a few common exterior things to examine when it comes to buying a jumbo-sized watch. The first thing to look at is the small sub-second hand, since most of the time it has been replaced due to rust or broken off. Crown and case tube replacement are the next most important issue to examine. When the crown is worn and broken off, or gone missing, it is quite difficult to find the right replacement crown due to availability and large threaded stem size, which is why most watchmaker, or watch butcher I should say, will modify by cutting and sending the case tube away in order to fit a new incorrect replacement crown. Hour and minute hands are next to examine, but they are usually the original set, so not too much to worry about. Dial refinishing is also very common on a jumbo-sized watch due to moisture damage or crystal crack damage. For me, the easiest way to examine the dial whether it is original or refinished is by looking at the Omega logo and print on the dial. Since this is a jumbo-sized dial, there is enough room for a sub-second dial with a full minute track going around the whole dial. Usually the bottom section of the minute track will be covered by the sub-second dial on a smaller size watch. The case dimension of this watch is 37.6 mm, excluding the crown, by 46.2 mm from lug tip to lug tip. The thickness of the watch measures 6 mm without the acrylic crystal and 10.3 mm with the current crystal. Crown dimension is 5.3 mm wide by 1.5 mm thick. Next, we'll look at the inside of the watch. The case model is on the inside of the case back. When the case back is snapped onto the case, this is the section to look for where you can stick the knife into and lift in order to pop open the case back. When examining the movement, you can see that there are 2 movement screws which hold the movement in place. In order to remove this movement out of this case, you'll need to first remove both of these screws and then unscrew the detent screw to release the crown. Then you'll need to turn the watch over and pop open the bezel. Be careful not to slip and damage the dial and hands. From here, you can gently add a little pressure and press the movement on the other side, and it will come right out from the dial side. CK2609 exists with a caliber 265 with 15 jewels during the 1940s, or caliber 266 with 17 jewels during the 1950s. The movement on this watch will have a pointer regulator, as you can see. And if you look at the strap, it takes a 19mm size strap for this case model. That's the end of this video. Please support the channel by clicking on that like button below this video. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so, as I will continue to produce more of these educational videos. I promise there are no other YouTube video that can provide you with more information than what I can provide. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any question or comment, please leave them in the comment section below. My Instagram and website links are also below this video. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.